Summi Aunty!
Our words and actions have the power to affect others. That is why it is always wise to pause and think before we speak or do anything. A thoughtful mind can prevent many misunderstandings and mistakes. Today, I will share 3 short stories that remind us of the importance of thinking before acting. Let us listen and learn how a little thought can make a big difference. Today we will hear a story about Chintu the naughty ant who lived in this jungle. He was the naughtiest of all the ants there. He would never listen to the advices of his friends or his elders. And he would do whatever he wanted. There was a big river next to his house, and he wanted to go across. All his friends, all his elders told him not to cross the river. It is very, very dangerous. But Chintu the ant was adamant. One day, he started crossing the river along with his friend. But do you know what happened? There was a huge flood in the river. To save himself, Chintu the ant had to take help of a leaf and finally reached the other side of the river. There, he met the crafty cat, who said, "Come on, Chintu, I will take you back to your home." No, I will not go with you. You will eat me up." Saying so, he ran away and saved himself. After a while, he met a grasshopper with red tail. "Come with me, Chintu. I will drop you home." No, I will not listen to you. You will eat me up." And so Chintu the ant saved himself. Then he met a red and a blue bird who said, "Come with us, Chintu the ant. We will drop you back to your home." Chintu said, "No way I'm going with you. You both will eat me up." Suddenly, it started raining heavily in the forest. Chintu the ant was very worried. He hid under a leaf to save himself from getting drenched. After it stopped raining, a squirrel came along. She said, "Come, Chintu, hide inside my house." But now, Chintu was tired. "I want to go back. I'm lost." After a while, Chintu's friend, Titu Tortoise, came along. And he said, "Oh, Chintu, you must be cold. Come, wear this shell." "Thank you, Titu Tortoise. You saved me from cold today. I will never ever forget your help." And soon after that, Chintu's friend, Dainty Butterfly, came with an extra pair of wings. With the help of those wings, Chintu the ant flew back to his friends. And he promised that he will never be naughty again and will listen to the advice of elders and friends. Hello children, let's listen to this Akbar Birbal story. The name of the story is The Foolish Thief. Once upon a time, a rich merchant was robbed in King Akbar's kingdom. The grief-stricken merchant went to the court and asked for help. Akbar asked Birbal to help the merchant and find the robber. The merchant told Birbal that he was suspicious of one of his servants. On getting the hint from the merchant, Birbal summoned all the servants and told them to stand in a straight line. When asked about the robbery, everyone denied doing it, as expected. Birbal then handed over one stick of the same length to each one of them. While dispersing, Birbal said, "By tomorrow, the robber's stick will increase by 2 inches. The next day, when Birbal summoned everyone and inspected their sticks, one servant's stick was shorter by 2 inches. On being asked by the merchant about the mystery of finding the real thief, Birbal said, "It was simple. The thief had cut his stick by 2 inches, fearing that it would increase in size." The moral of the story is, truth always prevails. Hello children, here's another story from Panchatantra Tales. The name of the story is The Tortoise and the Geese. Once upon a time, beside a lake, there lived a tortoise and 2 geese who were great friends. As the lake was drying, the geese decided to migrate to a new place. The tortoise also wanted to move on with them, but he couldn't fly. So he pleaded the geese to take him with them. After trying really hard to convince them, finally the geese agreed. They held a stick with their beaks and asked the tortoise to hold the stick with his mouth, warning him to not open his mouth and let go of the stick. As they flew high, some onlookers thought that the tortoise was being kidnapped and commented, "Oh, the poor tortoise!" This angered the tortoise, and he immediately opened his mouth to say something back to them. As soon as he did, he fell to the ground and died. The moral of the story is, think before you speak. Listen to instructions and follow them. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel for more stories.